We've made it! Woo! Welcome back. My name is Aladino, and together with my wife Maya, we are restoring a Cape George Cutter 36. Can you set the front end?
I'm trying.
Good morning, Dad.
Hello.
You're going to be a more frequent visitor now that we're over here, hey?
Now that you're over here and close by, then I'll be coming over to give a hand.
Yay!
And that's why we're building a house over top of your boat.
It's on camera. It's on...
Yes, I can't back down now. No.
In last episode, we moved back to Canada. We're here in the marina, holiday's over, and the refit is just about to start again. The goal is to finish the boat here and hopefully splash it in 2024. In order to work efficiently, we'll need some sort of protection over us to protect us from the elements. In many aspects, I have a bit of a particular approach, but now in this case, the shed really doesn't have to be up for that long. I'm not trying to build a log cabin. Yeah, trying to find a design here that has a good balance, isn't too expensive, will still withstand when it gets a little more gusty, but yeah, not too overkill.
Tell us your building plans, Deanie.
So the quickest way to answer this is go watch Tally Ho's episode number 1, maybe, or one of the first one where he's building a shed. We're gonna build 8 frames, then we're gonna have a plywood gusset. That's the template right here. So that's the simple showcasing, and then there's gonna be one 2x4 that goes as a ridge, and then we have a similar arrangement on the side where there's also a plywood gusset. These are the 12-foot legs, this one is the rafter, and I have traced out all the gussets that we need onto this sheet of plywood here, and yeah, we're basically preparing our Legos to play Lego in a bit. The resale value has doubled thanks to a little bit of Sia sandpaper scruffing.
I just told him that
but...
I just told him that really wasn't a necessary step, but he can't help himself. My God.
Yeah, it's sometimes a little odd. Many would call me a perfectionist. I do not call myself a perfectionist, and it really is a matter of perspective here. I think it has to do partially with where I learned the craft. Switzerland definitely is known for a high level of craftsmanship. A lot is asked or expected, and boats look meticulous there. That already gives a base level standard. Yeah, I had to learn towards there, so then now that when I'm tackling my things, even though you would think, well, you would try to strive for the same perfection, I actually don't. I like to loosen up things a little bit and not take the most expensive, time-consuming route. But yeah, it is a really interesting thing that it is. Yeah, it changes so much from perspective. If this was supposed to be up for longer, then I think I would definitely favor the bow shed designs. The Duracell project, for example, has a partial one. John over at Living for Sale, he built an incredible example of a bow shed. And those are really sturdy, really tough, and last a long time. The bow shed still requires a little more thought and a little more days in preparation. And I think instead what I've come up here with is going to be up in a matter of days. We have the first!
Okay.
I'm really happy. I think this is gonna work. And also we can work off of bought 2x4s without having to cut too much. Like these are 12 footers. We don't have to do anything to them. We basically just have to cut the rafters. So I'm super happy with that. But I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a super day and today was a super day. I have got all the components ready.
Good.
Tomorrow is assembly day.
Excellent.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
I'm proud of you. That came together so quickly.
We shall see how it turns out. But so far, so good and no mistakes. It's time to make some noise. Good morning. I hope it's not going to be a rude awakening if I start to use the impact driver in the morning here. It is still nice and peaceful, but yeah, I think people are used to it here.
Well, I mean, it's a working boatyard. People
It's
come.
Sunday. I'm allowed to work on Sunday, right? Is there rules like that?
No.
Good. Today is assembly day.
Woohoo!
Let's see how far we can get.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life, and the point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with, and the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spend.
Alright, middle of the day, and I've managed to make 90% of the stacks. So I have 7 made, 1 to go, but I'll make that one after because yeah, my pile, it's better to set some up now, and then I have more room again to make the last one here.
Who you share it with.
So my plan now, instead of just hoisting one up and then having it supported by thin air, I am screwing 2 together, but only 2 sacrificial 2 feet long pieces. So they're 2 feet apart, but they're actually, once I set them up, it's a 4-legged construction, which hopefully stands by itself. And then I can put the ridge over top and space them the correct amount. So we'll see how it goes. That's the plan. Took us a bit longer than we thought. It is actually quite a heavy construction and it is pretty tall, so quite a lever, but we made it. So these are standing now. For now we secured them with rope, and I have replaced the ridge rafter with the actual 16-foot one. And so now what I'm gonna do is I leave the four-legged construction there because it is supported now and held by the ropes. And now I bring one more frame up, I put it in the right position, and then we have a much wider base which is supported without the rope. And then I remove the first one and I move it all the way forward where it's going, and then we try to carry it forward where it's actually going to be parked.
Set my sails and wait for the wind to blow. I scatter the miles, still finding my way to go. Close your eyes and chase what you see. Rest of our days, no more losing sleep. No matter where we go, you make this feel like home. We're right where we belong. You make this feel like home.
I'm really happy with how the measurements turn out, how much room it gives us around the boat, and the height overhead. I think this is going to work really well.
I patterned your smile, still finding our way to go.
At this point, things started to come together really quickly.
Rest of our days, just hold on to me. No matter where we go, you make this feel like home. We're right where we You make this feel like You make it feel like With you by my side is where I belong. You make this feel like home.
We've made it! Woohoo! As you can tell from the light, it's been another really long day, but I'm really proud of us. We've gotten a structure up in 2 days. Did we get lumber yesterday?
No, we got lumber
Oh,
3 days ago in the
3
evening.
days. Yeah, we got lumber and then it was one full day of assembly and now it's up. And tomorrow it will rain, that's a bummer, so I think we take tomorrow off. And then Tuesday, when it's dry again, or Wednesday, it will be tarp day. So if it was sunny, 3 day, or let's say 4, because you gotta take 1 day off when you work like this, is not bad at all. This is pretty cool. So, in 2 days we had so much up and so much visual progress. Now we're down to the details. So we thought before putting the tarp up, it is good to anchor down the whole thing. So we got angle irons, concrete screws, through bolts, and we added, an angle iron fastened down to the concrete and 2 through bolts through the 2x4 frame. I cut some strips of plywood sheet, that's to secure the tarp down, and screw it through the rafters, the little details. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of that. I'm super happy with this shed. Actually proud of it because it's my first dabbling in any sort of building structures. And I mean, yes, I wouldn't live in it, but I think for the boat this will more than do. In the next few days, I will add some tarps and a few more braces. And I'm also going to start wrapping my head around the work to come. First thing on the list is to glass the scuppers. After that, glass over the entire bulwarks. And then it's going to be a lot of fairing, which is followed by primer and eventually paint. Stay tuned every Friday. And in the meantime, huge thanks from us both for watching, commenting, subscribing. And an extra big thanks to our patrons and to the names now appearing on the screen. We'll see you all next Friday.